One thing I want to mention before I move on is that it's kind of deceptive that we got a crest and we don't know what it does, but we just saw an item we can't get. So, you know, you would think, oh, I'm gonna go back and get that item using my new power, but no, that's not the right thing to do.
Yeah, that's true. You don't do that until, I think, later in the game.
And, yeah, I think Buster's the one you get. Damn it. Thank you. Buster's the one you get.
You can use the ground guardrail to get that.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense.
Because, you know, they're on the ground.
I also like how this guy says different things.
Yeah, he's cool.
What's his uniform? Like, armbands and leg bands?
No, he's talking about, the rocks. The rocks are your uniform.
Am I wearing rocks?
Yeah. That's what ground gargoyle
Ground goyle.
ground gargoyle wears.
No, I like ground goyle.
Yeah, ground goyle is cool. Oh, I hate these guys.
Yeah, right off the bat they give you, like... This portion is not especially easy as ground goyle.
What? Oh, yeah.
I guess it's helpful for, like, clearing out these guys because if, like, for whatever reason the ground shot does...
Yeah, the ground shot does more damage.
So, if you can get the ghosts down here...
No, I don't think it's worth it. You're better off just making a bum rush to the exit.
So when you play this level, do you take the this path first, or the path forward?
I don't remember what I did actually. No, I think I did take the path forward because I wanted the extra heart container. Because I don't like this boss. I mean, I like him, but I don't like fighting him.
He's a good guy. Just
just don't get on his bad side.
Strangely, I feel like this, like, that water part is pretty hard as ground goyle, but, this part and the section I didn't go to are both, like, pretty neat. I guess you could call them ground goyle tutorials, in that they give you lots of places where the ground shot is useful.
Yeah, they give you a lot of low-lying enemies, and enemies that are on the, at the bottom of cliffs. But here you have to use a normal guy.
So I feel like this game is inconsistent when, like, it's not explicitly Mega Man style tutorial-y.
Oh, we don't want that. Oh, wow.
Skills. Yeah, I would say it's more nuanced than Mega Man, and understanding its design would is not straightforward.
Yeah. It definitely tries to balance out what you need to use. It's like how every stage is like a Wily stage.
How do you mean that?
I mean, like, every stage wants you to use the different powers at all times. Like here, you have to use gargoyle and fire at the same time, practically.
Well, that's the benefit of a game that has a determined sequence.
Yeah, but even then, you have kind of free range of where you want to go next. You sort of have that stage selection in the map.
It's I guess a compromise of the two in that, like, you'll have two stages to choose from, but they also know that you have cleared two other stages. It's it's not completely free, and it's not a game totally based on linchpin points.
Yeah.
That's a concept I realized playing through the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time. Oh my god.
What?
I didn't mean to leave Ocarina of Time recently, is that it's very important when like you'll get up to a section that requires 2 keys to get through. And so that's sort of a linchpin.
Oh, yeah.
And that
That's
they
where I
require you to
screwed
do all of the exploring before you get past that point. And Demon's Crest does that by requiring you to defeat all of the bosses in a certain amount of stages. This guy actually, I think, is a really neat point of how experimentation is important in this game, in that the first half feels really built towards Ground Goyle's strengths, and the second half feels really built towards Fire Goyle's strengths. Also,
It is? I just use Ground Goyle all the time and tried to damage race him.
Oh, well, I don't like damage races.
Well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I like leading these eyeballs, though. I think that's the most fun I have with this fight.
You like wetting his eyeballs?
Leading them.
Oh, leading them.
Yeah.
Do they heal when they go back in?
No, they don't. It's pointless. It's wasting your time.
Well, I mean, this entire game is just...
What? Well, I mean, it's like you said, a lot of bosses, they like to be out of your range. And here's another example.
Yeah, I guess that's... Can we have Ben Stein... Can we, like, put in a Ben Stein clip?
What?
You know, Clear Eyes?
Oh. I mean, if you want. Oh, I see. You fly away from him. And then get hit by his Viscera. I mean,
right. Getting
humor.
hit is the important part. I still don't have this guy down.
I don't understand creatures that are just eyeballs. Like, how did that come about? How do you evolve to be just one eyeball? With no other
Sometimes people
organs?
need metaphors, and that's when
What?
it's not a biological necessity so much as a philosophical necessity. Oh, come on! That did not count. Do you want to try it for me?
Yeah, pass over the controller. I promise I won't get Cheeto dust all over it.
Oh, man.
Or eye goo.
So what's strange is, like, I didn't get any items in that level from that path.
Well, yeah, not yet. Not until you go back with the item that it gives you. That's another thing. I don't like how you can't just exit out of a level without dying.
It's, inelegant.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
But, there's really no situation in which you're utterly trapped. It's just a matter of skill.
You just gotta kill yourself.
No, I mean, it's like, if you're not good enough to beat the boss, then yes, you'll be trapped, but you should also just be better at the boss then.
Well, no. If you die, you have the choice of going to the world map.
Yeah.
So you're not trapped. You don't have to.
Barring death, you are trapped.
Not that kind of trap. Oh, I love how this guy gives you health.
It's courteous.
Yeah.
I also feel like, do any other bosses have multiple stages?
I don't think so. I think this was the only multi-stage boss, actually. Aside from, the final one.
Right.
And the very final one.
Oh. Yeah, he does not flinch. Oh, I just threw this. Maybe I should have bought a potion.
I don't know, I never use potions. I just try my hardest.
Way to be an anime. I just believe in myself and trust my friends, Elliot. That's how I get through. I don't know why I'm so cynical suddenly.
Maybe it's because you're dying, and, you know, cynicism is only natural.
Yeah. My life flashes before my eyes, and I realize...
I wonder how much life flashes before this guy's eye when he's dying right now.
It's not like he has anything else to flash a life in front of.
He's an eyeball. What kind of life could he possibly have?
Called Ruster.
Oh.
So now we can go back to the first stage.
Do you get R's and B's confused? When I get a cold, I pronounce R's as B's.
Bitherman Ruse.
What?
So, now we can shoot 2, and I think these still do 1 damage.
Yeah, they're not any stronger. I thought they were stronger, but... No, they're just more rapid fire.
I feel like, in general, in a game about upgrades, I look forward to getting to the point where I'm, like, able to do everything really easily. That was a very good way of phrasing that, I'm sure.
You just like getting to the point where you can just breeze through everything.
Yeah, like in Super Metroid, you get the screw attack, you can slice through anything. Where'd the boss go? But in Demon's Crest, you never really get to that point because the most you can shoot at any one time is 2 shots. It just
No,
feels
if you get the hand talisman.
Oh, that's true. Does that double your shot output?
No, it just adds an extra 1.
Yeah, so 3 shots at once. That's...
You get to be Mega Man. You get the real Mega Buster.
Yeah, even Mega Man had like a charge shot.
In fact, when you get that, Mega Man's actual hand cannon pops out of Firebrand's mouth.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say one of his blue armbands.
No, that'd be too predictable. Besides, he fires out of his mouth, not his hands.
Yeah, that's true.
And his handbands would probably catch on fire too.
Well, I'll take your word on that.
Why does he have armbands and leg bands if he doesn't have any pants?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with demon fashion.
Maybe it's because they have nothing to cover her up.
So, I guess that is you wouldn't know about that unless you were inquisitive enough to see it. But...
Well, I mean, you would see even if you didn't notice what was behind it, you would see that, you'd see those square blocks, and you wouldn't... What?
What are the square blocks doing there? But that's like on the periphery of the screen.
Yeah, but you wouldn't use these stupid platforms to get up to the top.
Oh yeah, you'd have to like latch onto the...
To the wall.
Yeah.
Going back and forth.
At this point you are required to hit the wall, so that's when you would see the breakable blocks up there. And if you had a brain, you would realize, hey, this is a game with upgrades. I bet...
I bet there's something secret.
Yeah.
Especially after experimenting with the Buster.
So, I don't know if I would go so far as to say that's smart of the level designers, but it is at least inexplicit and kind of subtle that they force you to notice it.
Yeah. I guess it is some kind of rudimentary type of level design, but still, it's still applicable. It gets the job done. I still like this guy. He's just sitting so casually.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
So... Wait a minute, what items do we have? So we got the Buster... So the items you find are either talismans, or, well, they're mostly like... assistance tools, rather than ways to progress.
Well, yeah. Because at minimum, you really just need the crests.
Right, so like a skilled run would only get the crests. would only bother with the bosses.
Skilled? Well, yeah.
Like, to compare it to the 3-heart run of Wind Waker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a challenge mode, I guess. Self-imposed.
Yeah. Also, does this guy feel really slow to you? I mean, like, every character in this game is slow, but I want this guy to be fast because he leaves, like, a hologram trail.
Oh, you mean when he does that? I think it's just the ROM slowdown. Not really just slowdown that doesn't make it as fast as it could be.
Yeah, this game, does a good job of showing off how the SNES was outgunned by the Genesis. Wait,
You need the Buster.
Yeah, that's neat that, like, there is a certain weapon that breaks him, but also, why is there only that one weapon that breaks it?
Because it's called the Buster.
But that's... I don't feel like you get that effect with any other enemy, right?
Yeah, that's true. So you just don't want to be the only one affected by the Buster.
I guess it is a neat touch, but it feels random, and yeah.
I guess. Yeah, there's a lot more applicability for the ground gargoyle.
It lends the feeling, or adds to the feeling this game has of just not, like, the stages are just sort of, you plow through them without really noticing anything.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. Depends what kind of player you are.
So that health extension was kind of unceremoniously hidden. Is that...
Which one? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, the one, like, at the beginning of that screen?
Oh, yeah. Was it under one of those tombstones?
Yeah. It was the... at the top, so you wouldn't think to go there, like, at the very beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I guess it is kind of subtly hidden in the sense that... I hate this guy.
I love this guy. He's so tense.
That's why I hate him.
No, but it's like, he's always like beckoning you. It's really cool.
He has a lot of style to him, yes. He's a regular launch octopus. You notice that launch octopus does that thing?
Yeah, he beckons you as well.
But no, the health extension... You would think it's kind of, just randomly hidden, but it's kind of interesting that you need to go out of your way to get it, because you start on the ground path, and the health extension is immediately above you, but you can't jump to it. You have to jump forward and then jump backwards.
Yeah, so it's out of the way.
Yeah.
I think that's in line.
It's, backtracking on a micro scale, I guess you could say, if you were...
A very micro scale. This game doesn't really let you go back screens. I don't like that.
But I feel like most of the backtracking is, you know, back to a previous stage.
Yeah, but even then, I wish they would just let me explore and then let me leave whenever I wanted. It's very stifling.
Am I doing this guy wrong, or does he just have a million...
No, this is perfect.
This is boring.
This is how I beat him.
This is how I fall asleep. Seriously.
You fall asleep with a giant skeleton with a sword for a hand?
But no, why is he... He just does...
He's like a Mega Man boss. He's very pattern-based.
But Mega Man bosses are over by the time you get through a few iterations of the pattern. That took me, like...
Are they?
Half the night.
Yeah, it's already morning. Look at the sky.
Yeah, I see.